Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are doing another Hour of Devastation Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Alright, we've got Abandoned Sarcophagus. Let's do something interesting this time, or try to. So we'll play the Sarcophagus and see if we can't make some sort of weird little cycling deck. So we'll take Sarcophagus over Doomfall, Ruins, Survivors. Thankfully we're not giving up any bombs. Like a PTQ, you probably just take like Avenger, because it's a solid 2-drop in any deck, any white deck. I like it more than Doomfall. Yeah, that's probably the right pick, but we'll take the Sarcophagus and see if we can't make some spicy little cycle deck happen here. Whoa, past the Dreamstealer? I mean, this card is like, I don't even know what I could possibly take over this. It must have been some foil. There's still 3 uncommons, so yeah, it was a foil that was taking over this. I'm almost, yeah, it must have been. This card is so good. This card is absurd, and we wanted to be black anyway because you get a lot of good cyclers in the Vile Manifestations and Faith of the Devoted and stuff in those colors as well. So let's just take this bomb rare here. Absolute bomb. So likely want to end up blue-black. That's got to be the best cycling colors. Okay, so now... Interesting. No good black cards. Best card in the pack, probably just the Farm to Market, which I'm fine taking. There's also Ketra's Avenger in white. This is not a great cycler. Probably could wheel it. This feeds the Sarcophagus plant, sort of. Yeah, it kind of does. It's certainly... I think we just take Farm to Market, though. I mean... Unfortunately, not a ton of good cyclers in white, I would say, right? But it's got to be the best card in the pack. So I think we take it. We could still maybe just end up black-white zombies or something, too. So, alright, we'll take it. Supreme Will is pretty fantastic. There's Kenra Eternal. We'd probably just take Supreme Will. It's a fantastic card. I really like it a lot. Okay. Razaketh. Well, it's cool, but don't really want it. Probably could take the strategic planning here. Over Scrounger and Moaning Wall. There's Blur Blades, Aven of Enduring Hope. Razaketh's just uninteresting enough as an 8-drop where I don't think I want it. It's pretty tough to get to 8 mana. It's actually worth a ticket, which is surprising. Maybe I'll just take it because it's worth a ticket, and I don't really... I mean, strategic planning is cool for the Sarcophagus, but I'll just take Razaketh, whatever. No cares. Okay. Avenger this late. Maybe we're just supposed to be in white, blue-white, which means Sarcophagus isn't going to happen, but then I can't play Dreamstealer either? Come on. I can't allow that. Maybe we're supposed to be white-black still. Okay. Let's take the Avenger... Yeah, because actually this is a... Okay, we'll take the Avenger and presume we're supposed to be white-black. I mean, Desert works with Sarcophagus, but Avenger this late is just too insane to pass. Okay, Tactics is good for zombies. This is zombies' colors. There's Camel, which wants deserts. There's Eternal, which is a solid, cheap zombie. Maybe we just take the Tactics now. I think this is a solid zombie, but we're in the zombie colors, and Tactics is definitely going to be good for that. I mean, it doesn't... You can put it on any creature, too. We'll take the Tactics. I think we're white-black zombies, anyway. Alright, we'll take the Screecher here. It's a fine zombie. More exciting than Rotbeast, and we don't really need the encampment. Alright, getting the late zombies. So let's just cut the Sarcophagus, cut Razaketh, cut Supreme Will, and start working towards the zombie build here. So we'll take Eternal. So Sentinel is technically a zombie. There's Traveler's Amulet to splash for like market. There's Dunes of the Dead, which works good with the utility deserts. It's not even that impressive with it though. And then there's... So it's basically... Sentinel's pretty underwhelming. I think we'll take the Dunes because I'm not giving up much for it. And we could end up getting some utility desert with it, potentially. Maybe we'll just take the Amulet now. I don't really like it that much, but we're not going to play these cards. And I don't really need a God Pharaoh's Faithful. Could splash for something, potentially. Alright, late Eternal, which is good news for us. We didn't see... I mean, currently we only have 3 zombies, which isn't a lot, but It does seem like zombies probably is going to work. I could take the Moaning Wall. Scrounger's probably better most of the time. This is one of the worst zombies. I guess it allows us to get tactics back, but we'll take the Scrounger. Alright, get the Lurching Rot Beast. So it seems like zombies is open. We didn't get any of the bomb, other than Dreamstealer, which eternalizes into a zombie. We didn't get any of the bomb zombie cards. Dreamstealer with unconventional tactics, though, is pretty nasty. Even on the front end, just 4 getting in there. Alright, Sunscourge Champion is always good. One of my favorite cards in the format, so we're slamming that. And it turns out that's the only card in here that matters to us anyway, so just a nice pickup. Well, Champion of Wits used to be worth 8 tickets. It's still worth 3, so I'm going to take it over the much more powerful Lethal Sting, which our deck really wants to, considering our only removal spell at the moment is Farm to Market. But not a care in the world from me, because Champion of Wits is still 3 tickets, and we already have a Razaketh for another ticket, so paying off the draft, and still probably going to end up with a pretty solid deck here. So now we have another Carrion Screecher, which is better than Disposal Mummy. There's Saving Grace, Apocalypse Demon, which is very mediocre. Probably just take the Screecher and move on with our lives. So we're looking for Unraveling Mummy, the Indestructible Attacking Zombie, any other zombie synergies. Basically, we just have unconventional tactics at the moment in terms of actual zombie synergy, so we are on the hunt for some real goodies here. Cards that I'm probably already cutting are these dudes, these 3. Everything else is pretty primo. There's our Unraveling Mummy we were waiting for. Nice little gift there. We're going to take it over Merciless Eternal and the Bone Slasher, both of which we want, but Unraveling Mummy, way too good to pass. Alright, now we get the Bone Slasher. Maybe the Paramount. I mean, this beats harder if you have a very solid zombie deck. You can never have enough 2-drops. Bone Slasher is very good, too. I mean, this actually requires that you play zombies, but I think we take it. 2-drops are just better than 3-drops. This, ideally, in our deck, is going to end up attacking as a 3/3 just as often, so let's hope that we can make that dream come true here. Another Screecher, which is fine. Otherwise, there's Uncaged Menagerie, which I don't think is worth much. We could check. 37 cents. We'll take the 3rd Screecher. I mean, Screechers are perfectly acceptable zombie creatures. They've been better than I expected them to be for the most part. Alright, let's just sideboard these for now. Presumably not happening, but everything else is fine. So we need some more tricks. We need some removal. We can find that in pack 3 if we have to. Doing good on the zombie front. We've got the Champion, the Dreamstealer, both of which are technically zombie cards. The only non-zombie we have is this Oketra's Avenger, which is a fantastic card anyway. I think Merciless Eternal is better than Bone Slasher and Carrion Screecher, so we'll take it. It's a great card too. It's deceptively good. The Afflict in the discard really lets it beat in hard. Guess we'd take Disposal Mummy in case we need it. Otherwise, well, I presume we're not going to need it. I'll take Gideon's Defeat. I think it's actually a very useful sideboard card. Don't really need any of these. I suppose the Servants are more playable than the Wall, but we don't want either. Alright, excellent opportunity to pick up this Desert, so we'll take it, although we just play it anyway, but we don't have any Desert synergies in our deck from what I see. Alright, we'll take the Mummy now, it's fine. Probably am not going to need it, but whatever. Alright, so we are super removal and tricks light. We have 1 removal spell at the moment, so pack 3 is going to have to be prioritizing removal and tricks over pretty much everything, which is fine. We can get our supernatural staminas. We can get, we have the Mummy too, which I guess lets us attack in. Getting the Bone Slasher back is just a gift. So we're really good on the creatures front, but we still need some. All right, I'll take the black card. Still need some help here in terms of removal. Crypt of the Eternals, whatever. Take it. Godfair is faithful. Last pick, white card's good news. Okay. Combat Celebrant. I don't think that's worth anything. We probably just want that final reward, which is excellent since we are hard up for removal. It's worth 41 cents. So we'll give it up for the final reward, which our deck kind of needs anyway. And we're taking over Splendid Agony. Sure. Seems fine. Start to finish is pretty excellent. There's also compulsory rest. They're both really good. I think the versatility of start to finish makes it better than compulsory rest. There's also Innoketra's Name. We're going to hope to wheel that Innoketra's Name because we really need removal bad. This card is phenomenal in our deck, but nobody's been plucking up zombies. This pack might be just deep enough where we can get it because, like I said, nobody's interested in the zombie deck. Or the only people that want Innoketra's Name are the zombie deck. I believe we're the only zombie deck at the table. I'm hoping that we can wheel the Innoketra's Name, but start to finish, too good to not take here. And I think I actually like it more than compulsory rest. It's a little more build up, I guess, but it's just an excellent versatile black-white card. I'm kind of already on the fence about keeping the Disposal Mummy, and if I was going to cut something, I would cut that. I guess technically we still need 8 more cards if we want to play 16 lands, so we'll see. We might end up playing like the Rot Beast and some other stuff. Edifice is fine. I'd probably take Start to Finish over it. It's a little more proactive. It's another removal spell. Taking it over Those Who Serve, Soul Stinger, Spearmaster. Edifice is good, but it's a defensive card more than an offensive card. I mean, eventually it becomes an offensive card, but I think this is just better for us. I'd rather get more attackers plus like targeted removal. It seems better to me. Oh wow, all sorts of goodies in here. So Ketra's Attendant, which is a zombie. A Time to Reflect, which is really hard removal. I might just take it. It's Blighted Bat, Doom Dissenter, Impeccable Timing, Splendid Agony, everything we want. I think we'll take the Time to Reflect. We have like 12 or 13 zombie cards already. And I think we're going to be able to wheel something out of here that we want. And like I said, we can always play the mediocre zombies if we have to, because we have plenty of mediocre zombie cards. We have the Rot Beast, the Dutiful Servants, and the Disposal Mummy. So we can always hit those up if we have to. In the meantime, why don't we pick up just super primo removal spells? So this pack has already been delightful for us. Final Reward, double Start to Finish, Time to Reflect. We are doing much better on removal now. Technically Start to Finish are creature cards, so we really have like 14 creatures if you look at it that way, which is a pretty good creature count. Here I think I want the Wandering Death. I really like this card a lot. It seems like it would be really good for us, potentially. It's a card advantage spell that cycles. I like it more than the Cradle of the Accursed, although I definitely play that or the Mighty Leap too, but I just really like Wandering Death a lot. Okay, get the Innoketra's Name now. We have enough zombies. It still actually works surprisingly well with Start to Finish. It's too primo to pass, even for the Blighted Bat, so happily taking Innoketra's Name there. Even if I would totally play 2 if we got it, because we can just slip in like a Lurching Rot Beast, which might be the best of what we've got left here. Alright, Stir of the Sands is fantastic. Top Crop Elite is fantastic. Blighted Bat is fantastic. All of these strong, strong cards. Very difficult to say what to take here. I mean, Stir the Sands with Innoketra's Name is incredible. Top Crop Elite with all of our zombies and our Start to Finishes is incredible as well. This is really difficult. I think I'm going to take the Stir the Sands because we still have an opportunity to wheel that other Innoketra's Name. And then we've just got an army. That's tough. I think I'm going to take the Stir the Sands because you can play it as a 4-drop too. I wouldn't fault anybody for taking Top Crop Elite there. I'm not even saying that necessarily Stir the Sands is the right pick over that, but that's just the preference I'm taking. So we did not wheel the Innoketra's Name, but we got one anyway, so we're all good. We're going to take the Blighted Bat here and be happy enough about that. So we only need 2 more cards. We're doing good on removal. This deck really came together actually pretty nicely. Despite not having a Lord of the Accursed, we're doing some pretty cool things here. Don't need any of these. I've gotten got by Supply Caravan more than I care to admit, but I guess we'll still take the Shepherd. I guess it flies. Don't need any of those cards. Oh, we did get the Okay, I was wrong about the pack. Well, now we're incredible. We are looking so sexy right now. Alright, if I have to play any of these cards, I'd probably play the Rot Beast because it cycles and it has 4 power and it's a zombie. I think I like it more than the Disposal Mummy. Not sure on that, but 4 power is pretty good. Alright, well, I like Those Who Serve more than the Rot Beast, so we'll take that, and now we are just looking phenomenal. Just really, really powerful looking deck here. Let's do a zombie count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am going to count these 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, this deck looks fantastic. I mean, this deck really came together nicely. We have a nice low curve, a little bit more 3-drops than I like, but our removal is just very premium. Oh, we even get the Doom Dissenter? I guess I don't have anything that synergizes necessarily with that, but it is a 2-drop. That's tough, actually. Do I want the Dissenter because it's a 2-drop? What would I run it over? I'm not sure that I'd run either of these. Well, I took it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to take the foil here, though. Yeah, I don't know what I would play it over. Because I kind of like everything we're doing, and I do want to keep the Wanderer of Death. It's one of those cards that just can win you the game. When you're like, oh man, I need to top deck something now, and you have like 7 mana, and you're like, oh, Wanderer of Death, great. So I'll just get back everything that matters and win. So it really is a strong card, and early you can cycle it if you must. What am I cutting? This is tough. This deck looks sweet. Really, really strong looking deck. The tactics, so zombie synergies, double in Oketra's name, tactics, and Unraveling Mummy, which is great, and the Time to Reflect, and the Paramount. 14 zombie cards, including Stir of the Sands, which is also a creature. We can cut a creature from here. It may be the Doom Dissenter. I'm a little bit 3-drop heavy, but they're also good. I think Those Who Serve is superior to Doom Dissenter, but I guess I wouldn't fault anybody for going the other way. I just don't really have a need for Doomed Dissenter in here other than being a 2-drop. I guess it is good with it's good with finish actually. That's some real synergy there. Okay. That's actually something to consider. So do I like it more than Those Who Serve holds down the fort pretty well though. That's my issue. But like I said, we have so many 3-drops. And actually, when Doom Dissenter dies, we still can get our unconventional tactics conveniently. Alright, I'm going to swap these. I think Those Who Serve is superior to Doom Dissenter, but I want to keep our curve as low as possible because we are still in the end an aggro deck. We have a ton of creatures in here regardless. If you include these and the Stir of the Sands, we have 17 creature cards, which is just a ton. Our removal is fantastic. These double as creatures and removal, which is really why they're such powerful cards. You just get that versatility. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very solid removal spells that deal with everything. We have the buffs to break the late game stuff. We've got this deck absolutely looks like something that could win a draft. So very happy with this deck here. These are all white spells as well. So we probably want to do close to an even split. And I think we will be doing an even split. So let's bring in this desert. And we're not going to run the Traveler's Amulet. So let's just look at this. Get rid of the blue mana. Bring this back up. Bring this down. Bring this up. So it's 8/8. Looks good to me. We do in fact have a double black spell. But it also is single black if we have to cycle it for some reason. And other than that, looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this deck is really strong looking and nice. So cool. Looks fun. Looks good. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1.